All right, so before this video gets started, I just want to remind everybody that we have a load of cars coming into the shop. They've hit the port. We're bringing them to the shop. Get ready. It's the K car invasion. There's some other cars too that aren't K cars, but mostly K cars because we're on a little kick. We got K trucks. We got Honda Beat, Mitsubishi Bravo. We got an AutoZam. It's actually a Suzuki Kara, but it is basically the rarest version of the AutoZam, which is already a rare car. So we've got that coming as well. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna go pick those up and bring them back here, hopefully this week. But main focus here, I know some of you are getting tired of it, but we're getting to the end of this project. The ski is dialed in. Recap, we've got the Haltech Elite plug and play on the ski. We've got the Riva intake. Stock exhaust still. We've got 570cc GTR injectors, R35 injectors. So, you know, gotta do that. Solus Concorde 1319 prop. We're still on the 155 pump. Might be the last thing we do. 2020 supercharger. So it's the HKS. This is the stock one. We took it off the ski and we put on a brand new 2020 supercharger. So it's making 16 pounds of boost. We're revving to 9,200 RPM now, and actually 91 and change, but right at 9,200 RPM. Flex fuel sensor is on it. Not running flex yet. We're gonna need bigger injectors for that. You'll see in this video, but it is set up, ready to go. We've got the wideband. Everything's coordinated and running right on the Haltech. We've got SuperTech valve springs and retainers as well on there, and that's pretty much it. This is a pretty basic setup otherwise. Still stock motor, 550 hours on this ski. I'm just dumbfounded this thing runs as good as it does, but we just keep hammering it and it just keeps going. So now we've upgraded the fuel pump. The fuel system is completely upgraded now. So we have a Walbro that we're gonna put in. You're gonna see that now, as well as the Tomei fuel pressure regulator that we installed and put in there. So everything's working good. It was a bear to get the fuel system worked out because there was a problem with the fuel filter. I didn't know, but we got that all done and we're happy we have that out. Big shout out to Eric Francis for hooking me up with a Walbro he had. And anyway, this video is going to be pretty much the end of this project as far as I'm concerned. We're already over our 80 mile per hour hump, and you'll see in this video we took some data logs hitting that 9,200 RPM range, which shows us that we're at about 82 miles per hour, roughly, 82 to 83. So the Speedo was showing 88 miles an hour on the last runs that I did. Crazy, crazy fast. I really don't want to push the ski much harder than this. It feels amazing. We'll probably do a ride plate, maybe the last thing to do on it because that's free speed. And it doesn't hurt anything handling wise. But other than that, wow, just incredible project. Huge shout out Haltech, everyone involved. Oh, Fizzle 500 intercooler, forgot about that bad boy. That's on there as well with the Turbo Smart blow off valve. So awesome project, did everything I wanted it to do, and then some. So ride plate, probably the last thing. That's gonna push us over the hump and we'll be set. You know, I know you guys have heard me say that before. Rudnick went to Connecticut. He says he's gonna get a ski when he gets back. Everybody push him. I know he wants to get a ski, so we need to get that, definitely. But anyway, I'll let you guys enjoy the video. Let me know what you think, and that's about it. So here's the modified setup. I went ahead and removed the stock fuel pump and we put a Walbro GSS 341 in there. And this is basically the exact same position that it was in the factory, but the outlet's here instead of here. Now this thing I'm holding is actually a fuel filter. It's not serviceable, and it happens to hold the fuel pump at the same time. So we've basically eliminated the fuel filter part of it and you can run an external filter if you want. I just run the stock, not a big deal. But it fits otherwise as stock. I even use the stock line, which is fuel proof and has lasted this long. It'll last forever. So we'll go ahead and put this back together now, throw it back in. All right, so we've got the ski back on the water. We're dialing in the fuel on the Haltech here. We're gonna make a run now. We're gonna set up the logger, and we'll make a pass. We'll set up the GPS as well. Just see what we're gonna get to here on this short lake. Should be a pretty nice rip. We'll see what happens. Everything feels good. Fuel pump's working perfect. I'll reset the counters. All right, so that's 0 now. We'll see what she does. Okay, logger is on. This somewhere safe. This is how it's done. Okay, now I'm just gonna go straight from here. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Speedometer said 85 miles an hour on there, so that's probably about 80 or close to it. Yeah, rated 80 miles an hour according to GPS. That's a very short distance. I'm also on almost a full tank of gas, and I'm not tucking down either, so there's a lot more in it just as it is, but we're hitting 80 just in that little short sprint. Let's get the data log out and see what that looks like. Stop that. Hit playback. This will show us exactly what happened in that run. You can see all the data right here available to us. Air fuel ratio 11.7, 11.6. I'll take it. 9,100 RPM. Nice. So everything's working good. I'm loving it. Haltech. There we go. And we got an injector duty cycle at about 90%. So we're right at that point. This is nice. Perfect setup. So there you go. Like I said, a pretty hairy ride. This thing really gets the job done. So we're gonna do some fun drag racing and stuff with that in the future. And like I said, we'll probably put the ride plate on it and just finish it off. Might put some stickers on it or something, just make it a little bit snappier. But it's really done everything I expected it to do. And big shout out to everyone who was involved. Again, just a great turnout for the ski. I love how everything ended up. It kind of held together exactly how we were expecting. I am considering building it still, like building the motor just for longevity purposes, because 550 hours, I mean, I cannot believe how long this motor has lasted. It's seen so much in its life. So really happy with that. Yamaha built an awesome machine, and I would love to do some more work with them if we ever have the opportunity. So if you have a ski of your own and you want to put a Haltech and do some tuning, let me know. I can do everything remote. I do have a cool idea I'm going to show you guys in a couple of the next videos. We'll see how it goes, but it's going to be basically like a live tune that I'm going to be doing from the dock side. So you'll get to see me actually tuning on the fly with the ski in the water while I'm sitting over. It's hard to explain, but you'll see. It's an interesting thing. It works pretty well. So anyway, this week, like I said before at the beginning, we've got some cars on the way. So if you go to the website, horsepowerlogic.com, take a look around, see if there's something there you like. Make us an offer. We're not doing this pricing stuff anymore. We are allowing you to tell us what you want to pay for the car, and let's see if we can make a deal. So hit up the website, send us an email, let us know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.